Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game number 3 of Reading versus Harrisburg. Although both teams using their alternate identities for Copa today, playing for Reading. Los Luchadores de Reading, usually their Fiesta Friday uniforms, but they'll wear them on the Thursday today as Harrisburg dresses as Los Playeros de Harrisburg. We'll talk more about those jerseys today. Both teams finishing their warm-up on the field. It's a hot and sunny day, although shade starting to set around the plate area. And it is hot here in Harrisburg. Lights are already on at the ballpark. I think with that shade can make it a little bit difficult at times. The series tied 1-1 for each team. Fightin Phil's taking a game number 1, dropping yesterday to Harrisburg. It's game 3 of a 6-game set here at the ballpark. Crowds are still streaming in at FNB Field. And I was lucky enough to get here early today, watch some BP, talk to some of the guys about how this trip is going. And everyone seems excited to get things underway tonight. So we'll take a short break here on the R-Phils Radio Network as we get ready for some game action. Stick around for the first pitch coming up, 6:30.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly professional staff members are available to answer all of your questions and listen to all of your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership on Pottsville Pike today.
Starting at $31, groups of 20 or more can enjoy a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet. Children 4 and under are free. Visit Fightins.com or call us at 610-370-FALL to reserve your group outing.
You can add a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet to any Reading Fightin Phil's game ticket for only $18. No need to visit the concession stands. You can add a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet to any ticket. Selection includes barbecue chicken, barbecue sandwiches, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, mac and cheese, corn, pasta salad, baked beans, potato salad, chips, fruit, cookies, and Pepsi products. Call the Fightins at 610-370-BALL, order online at Fightins.com, or visit the Weidenheimer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
The R-Phils and Savage 61 are excited to bring you Fightins baseball live from the comfort of your own home. If you are listening to this now, you're probably watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to check us out on rphils.com/pressbox for all the elite baseball information on the Fightin Phils.
Well, we're ready for some baseball here at FNB Field. Well, Daniel Brito steps up to the plate and knocks the first pitch he sees into center field. It drops in front of Freeman. And he has a base hit to start things off here in the top of the first.
California, your
Now we'll see Dalton Guthrie heading up to the plate. It is Guthrie's day over at shortstop as Bryson Stott gets the day off. He sends this one up to the pitcher, and that'll be out number 1 as Reyes makes the catch. Jorge Bonifacio sends one up the left field line, and it is foul, so he'll have to come back to work. Runner on first. 1 out here for the Fightins in the top of the first inning. And the pitch outside now to Bonifacio. It's 1-1. Bryson Stott, as I said before, getting the day off today to rest. He's played every game since he's been called up for the Fightins. And a little bit of a defensive shift for Reading today. Let's talk about the shift on to Bonifacio as Joseph, the second baseman, completely behind the bag. Big gap between first and second if Bonifacio is able to push it the other way. Tachi out in left, Freeman in center, Corridor making the shift over to right. Castillo, a late entry into this game, will take the hot corner. Flores and Joseph remain the middle infielders, and Mendoza over at first. After having the day off yesterday, Jackson Reitz behind the plate tonight. The first pitch of this game coming in 6:32. It is 79 degrees here in Harrisburg. A slight breeze blowing out of the park to center field, varying a little bit, but it's blowing out. So we should see a lot of home runs in the contest today. Game number 1, we saw 6 balls leave the yard. And here's the offering from Reyes to Bonifacio. He chops it foul and stays alive. Brito over on first, takes a couple steps. Not too many though, playing it safe. And the offering now from Reyes. Here's the payoff pitch, a swing and a miss. They're going to go for 2. Brito not able to slide in safely, and they get the strike him out, throw him out as Daniel Brito tries to steal second. A nice throw down from Reitz to the second baseman, and that'll do it here in the top of the first. We'll take a short break and then come back defensively.
The Reading Fightin Field Birthday Party Package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, there is no better birthday than a Fightin's birthday. The Fightin's Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admissions tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
Customers Bank is a proud continued partner of the United Way of Berks County and the Ready, Set, Read initiative. Ready, Set, Read programs focus on improving literacy skills for children from birth through 3rd grade. The Fundamentals of Reading are a community-wide initiative that bring together schools, businesses, organizations, and individuals throughout our area to improve early grade reading success. Customers Bank and the United Way of Berks County are committed to reading success and urge you and your business to support this worthwhile initiative. For more information on Ready, Set, Read and how you can become involved, please visit readysetreadberks.org. And thank you, Customers Bank, for your continued support.
Well, back in action here at FNB Field as the Fightins take the field for the first time in this contest. Daniel Brito got a hit but was retired as he was caught stealing at second, and leading things off for the Playeros is Cole Freeman. We saw Freeman in Tuesday night's game, did not play yesterday during the day, and Josh Hendrickson makes his second start in Double-A after being called up from High A. He'll kick and fire home, and he'll get a called strike from Tom Fornarola, who's behind the plate, Louis Krupa over at third, and Ben Phillips shifting to first. Brock Stassi going to get a stint in the outfield as he's moved to left. Jorge Bonifacio in center, and Madison Stokes is going to take right field. And I think if I have this correctly, it is Stokes' fourth time over in right field. We've seen him mostly in left and has not played any center field. A chopper misplayed by Tatum at third. A sliding Guthrie's not able to come up with it. We'll see how they rule it down there. Heater off the bat, but a tough play to be made. And it's going to be a hit to Cole Freeman. Tough to play. So Tatum over there in the hot corner, as we just found out. Dalton Guthrie at short. Daniel Brito remains at second, and Luke Miller will take over today at first. Jack Connolly behind the plate as he'll be going back and forth with Rodolfo Duran. Hendrickson going to check on Cole Freeman. Nothing to do there. Corbin Joseph now setting up at the plate. We'll go over the Fightin' Phil's Fan Zone team leaders that are brought to you by North Point Bank. Joanna Arias. Highest batting average on the team right now belongs to Daniel Brito, and his 36 hits. You can make it 37 after he recorded one in the first. Gamboa still leads the league in run scores with 19. Jorge Bonifacio and Luke Miller tied for 7 home runs each, and Bonifacio leaving with 22 RBIs. On the pitching side, Jacob Hernandez leaves with 3 saves. And Francisco Morales with 33 strikeouts. Austin Ross taking the wins column with Braden Zarbniski at 3. So thanks to Joanna Arias at North Point Bank for sponsoring our Fan Zone team leaders. Hendrickson has Joseph on an 0-2 count. He sends this one deep to right field. Going back is Stokes at the wall. He makes the catch on the warning track. A great catch and robs Joseph of at least a double there. I don't think it was going to go over the fence. That wall in right is pretty short. But that'll make one out here for Jackson Reitz. Reitz comes into today batting .265. And he'll settle in the righty batter's box. Hendrickson, the lefty, deals, and he gets a swing and the miss. Tuesday night's game, Jackson Reitz had a home run and a walk where he scored, also a base hit in the 10th. Hendrickson kicks and fires home, and it's a foul ball. The count is 0-2. 6:30 a game today, 6 o'clock tomorrow, 7 o'clock on Saturday, and 1 o'clock on Sunday. Harrisburg testing out every possible time to play a ball game, as we saw a noon game yesterday. Minor League Baseball has a lot of rules about playing in the day. So So that's why you haven't seen as many. And the 0-2 sent right up the middle. This could be 2, 6, 4, 3. And just as they practiced today in infield, outfield before the game, they get the job done and retire the Playeros after a leadoff hit was given up. We'll take a short break, 0-0 as we head into the second.
Gear up for the Fightin Phils season. Visit the Brentwood Industries Fightin Phils team store at First Energy Stadium or check out our online store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin Phils hats, t-shirts, kids apparel, and more. Looking for something new? Check out our latest selection of Los Luchadores de Reading and Reading hot dog gear, plus throwback black R-Trains R-Phils attire. Root for your Fightins in style. Stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightins team store or rphils.com/shop.
The Reading Fightin Phils, in conjunction with Savage 61 Fiesta Fridays, are proud to partner with the eXp Realty Group throughout the 2021 season. Visit their convenient website at brgpa.com. The custom search bar makes house hunting online easier than ever, and their talented team of agents is here to answer all your questions. Call them today at 610-926-8610. eXp Realty Group is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin Phils at all 7 Savage 61 Fiesta Friday games during the 2021 season. eXp Realty Group, where every move matters.
Savage Auto Groups is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin Phils. Our large inventory and wide selection of models, along with competitive pricing, allow us to make great deals on many vehicle makes and models. Visit Savage 61, Kia, and L&B in Berks County for all your automotive needs.
Well, after a quick inning, as both teams had a hit and then was retired on the base paths, we'll head into the second scoreless. Reyes coming out for another inning of work, and here's Brock Stassi to lead us off. Stassi's going to take a called strike. Was able to talk to him before the game about how it feels to come back to wearing a Reading uniform after he spent so much time here. And he lines it up the first base side, but it's foul. And he said, you know, this feels like his home away from home. He was in the Phillies organization for 2011 to 17, and with Reading in 14 and 15. And he just has such good memories of playing here, obviously, you know, winning the MVP. But also he said he got along really well with the front office. And all those guys are still around. He was able to stop in, say hello. Really feels like part of the family here in Reading, and he can't wait to be back. And this one will be lined up the middle. It's going to drop in left center field, picked up by Tachi, and he'll send it back in. Brock Stassi recording a base hit here in the top of the second with nobody out. That'll bring up Madison Stokes. Stokes has really solidly slid himself here in the number 5 spot. Take a pitch outside. Infield playing straight up, outfield playing back deep, which we've seen them play a lot in this game because of the short porches in left and right. And with the wind pushing out here, a lot of home runs across the board for either team. Crowd still coming in here at FNB Field. Lots of fans here in support of both teams. Do see a lot of Phillies jerseys out in the ballpark, obviously not too far from our stomping grounds. And Tatum sends one up the Stokes, sends one up the left field line, but it ropes into the Fightin's bullpen. And we'll go for it again, 2-1. And as I was watching BP today, this just reminded me how hard that ball was hit. I was watching BP before I went down to the field from the entrance onto the field, which is up the first base side, kind of where at Fightin's stadium it would be like our cattle herder because the concourse and the field are on the same level. But here you have to walk down some steps. And there are seats right on the field there. There's only seats that are right on the field in the whole park. And there's no protective netting. And it's just such a weird feeling because you're so used to everything being protected now as Stokes sends a pop fly into foul territory there to make the play. Mendoza just to the right of first. And that'll be out number 1 here for McCarthy Tatum. And it's just so different to have that space open. Very unusual and interesting because they have the rope netting hanging already. It just stops right after the dugout for Harrisburg. And Tatum chops the first pitch foul. The Fightins, thanks to Access Industries, have great netting all around their ballpark that protects the fans. Since they have such seating close to the field, any kind of heated line drive when someone's not paying attention could be devastating, as well as a couple loose bats that we've seen before. McCarthy Tatum swings and misses, and the count moves to 0-2. And the 0-2 just outside. Stassi over on first. Doesn't have a stolen base so far in today's game. Or in his time with the R-Phils, which has only been game 3. And this one chopped. It is just foul. But man, if that had been fair, it got right by Castillo at third. That would have been the perfect base hit. Stassi was already at second, ready to go on contact. Maybe even before contact. And I know people have mixed reviews about the netting, but I think you'd feel differently if you or a loved one was smacked by a foul ball. I think it's a small price to pay for the safety of that. I've seen far too many little kids, who are just there to have a good time. But mixed opinions on that topic for sure. We'll get back to the game. The 1-2 to Tatum. This time he lines it right out to right center field. It bounces off the top of the wall into the playing territory, and it is a double. The throw coming home, and he gets him out at the plate. And there's nowhere for Stassi to go as he runs right into Reitz. A great cutoff throw. I didn't think they would have him as he was hustling around the base pass. McCarthy Tatum's double was sent deep to right center field, and Brock Stassi tagged out at home on the relay throw from the second baseman, Joseph. So here's Luke Miller now with 1 on and 2 outs, although he is in scoring position. Miller notched his 7th home run. This one comes right near his face. He throws his bat, and I guess it grazed his helmet. Man, he looks mad. He's throwing down his Evo shields. And it didn't look like Reyes did it on purpose, because I'm not really sure what the reasoning of that would have been. And, oh, my gosh, there's an argument going on between Reitz and the pitcher. They didn't throw Reyes out. And I guess they're saying he didn't even try to duck away from the pitch. Hard to duck when it's at your head. Kind of just concerned about protecting that, especially Reyes throwing 92, 93. And I was able to watch the replay. It did, in fact, skim his helmet. And so 2 on now for Jack Connolly with 2 outs. He'll send a chopper up the third baseline. He's hustling. Here's Castillo, and he makes the play across the diamond. That'll do it here. An eventful top of the second inning. Produces nothing for the Fightin' Phils, so they have had runners on the base pass, and you got to put them on to get them around. So a good start for the Fightins. We'll head into the bottom of the second, scoreless.
What does it mean to bank locally with Tompkins? It means keeping your money in your community with a team of neighbors to guide you through big decisions and milestones, plus all the convenience of our mobile app where you can manage your account, deposit checks remotely, send money to family and friends, even turn your card off if it gets misplaced, then back on when you find it. Ready to bank locally with the team at Tompkins? Visit Tompkins Vist Bank online or at a branch to get started. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Copa de la Diversión is an initiative of MILB which creates alternate identities for teams across the country wishing to better reach out to their Latino communities. The new identity represents more than a luchador. Luchar means to fight for, and luchador translates to fighter. But it also signifies a specific type of fighter, a masked wrestler. The mask logo pays tribute to some of the most notable elements of the city of Reading. Embodied in the luchador's masks is Reading's pagoda, surrounded by 23 sun rays representing the Latin American countries and Puerto Rico. Down the bridge of the nose is Reading's fire tower. Home plate serves as a luchador's mouth, with First Energy Stadium's facade creating the upper lip. Below the chin are train tracks, symbolic of the historic Reading Railroad. And along the side are baseball seams, a nod to Baseball Town's rich history. Fans can look forward to the R. Phils players suiting up in Los Luchadores de Reading caps and jerseys on specific games throughout the season.
Hendrickson coming back on the mound after an eventful top of the second. The Fightins fail to score. Hendrickson needing only 10 pitches to get through the bottom of the first. Now he'll face off the cleanup hitter, Aldrim Corridor. The first offering is outside for a ball. Yesterday, Corridor had 2 doubles and a 3-run home run. And on Tuesday, he had an RBI single, proving why he's hitting in that cleanup spot. 20 RBIs for his team in 30 hits. So, man, does he hit where it counts. And he'll chop one right to second. It's Brito on to Miller. That'll do it for out number 1. Ali Castillo now heading up to bat, the third baseman who made the out in the top of the second to get Reyes out of a jam. Rock Stassi shifting over. The outfielders all shifting over here. Bonifacio in right center, Stassi in left center, and Stokes comes in and over towards the first base line. And this one sent right into the glove of Dalton Guthrie. He only has to take a couple steps to his left. They'll throw the ball around the diamond. That's out number 2. Very quickly here for Josh Hendrickson, as Drew Mendoza now heads to the dish. The windup in the first pitch is outside for a ball. Mendoza 146 batting average. 8 of his 14 hits are for extra bases with 4 doubles and 4 home runs, and that's why the infielders back deep. A little bit of a shift going on. Tatum playing in the shortstop position. Dalton Guthrie behind second, and here's Hendrickson's offering. It's down low. Shade at the plate right now, and in the Fightin's dugout, sun everywhere else along the field. Hendrickson gets a fly ball off of Mendoza. It's out to left. It's going to bounce off the wall as Stassi not able to get there in time. And it's a double for Drew Mendoza here with 2 outs. And here's Jackson Flores now, the shortstop. Flores yesterday 0 for 4 with a walk. And we saw him on Tuesday, a triple and 2 walks. Lots of patience at the plate amongst these Double-A hitters. Here's the first offering. It's up high. Runner on second here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. We're still scoreless. And Flores sends this deep to center field. This time, Bonifacio backtracking, and he'll make the catch in center, stranding Mendoza on the base pass, and we're still scoreless heading into the top of the third. We'll be back with some Fightin's offense.
Spend some quality time with the family by taking them out to a ball game every Sunday home game at First Energy Stadium. Sundays are Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days, presented by Classic Harley-Davidson. Get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 sodas for only $50 when purchased in advance. Burke's Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long here at First Energy Stadium. The Fightins feature special post-game concerts throughout the entire season with more live music than anywhere else in Berks County. Each post-game concert features $1 off St. Boniface Brewing and live music on the T-Mobile stage. That's post-game concerts thanks to St. Boniface Brewing. From the cleanup position, there's no one better in the field than J.P. Mascaro & Son. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. Make our team your team, whether in a pinch or for the long haul. Like the Reading Fightin' Phils, we're the best in our field. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO.
Well, Josh Hendrickson is going to lead off the plate in this half-inning. Reyes steals, and it's a called strike on the inside. Hendrickson has had 2 at-bats, hasn't recorded a hit, 1 strikeout for the lefty pitcher in just 1 contest. He will foul one up into the Fightin's dugout, and it'll be 0-2. Fightin's recording 3 hits so far in this contest. Harrisburg just 2. And the pitch by Reyes, swing and a miss from Hendrickson, and the pitcher-on-pitcher matchup is won by Reyes as Hendrickson heads back into the dugout. Daniel Brito now heading up to the plate. Flores, the shortstop, playing behind second. There's a lot of space for Brito to poke it the opposite way. He'll take a called strike first. And now he'll send this one up the middle. A diving Freeman makes the catch. The throw is errant, and Daniel Brito safe at first. And that's going to go in as a hit just because it was so deep in the hole. I think he would have made it there either way, even if it was a clean throw. So Daniel Brito, 2 for 2 in today's contest. And here's Dalton Guthrie now for the Fightins. Reyes kicks and fires. It is a foul ball off the bat of Guthrie. The pitcher now 30 pitches deep here in the top of the third with 1 out. Harrisburg has one of the better bullpens in the Northeast League. Guthrie takes a called strike on the outside corner this time, and it's 0-2. The Fightins in their Los Luchadores de Reading jerseys to pay tribute to the city of Reading, made up of 64% of the people in the city, Hispanic and Latinos. This was right back to the pitcher, who's able to make the grab and toss it over to first. Daniel Brito heading to second, and there's 2 outs now in the top of the third. Of course, we've talked about the fact that the logo itself has all the historical and cultural significant pieces of Reading. The pagoda, obviously, the railroad tracks, and the likes. On the flip side, Harrisburg's Copa jersey, they Playeros. This is their first year in the uniform, first time on the field wearing it. After establishing the identity in 2020, they were not able to wear it. Does Bonifacio find the gap? He does. Rounding third, coming home is Brito, and he's going to score from a single from Bonifacio, who overdoes the run and is forced to dive back at first. The Fightins take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third. An RBI single from Bonifacio through the gap between second and third. A nice piece of hitting to snake it through the infielders. And Brito, with some heads-up base running, makes his way all the way around. And now Brock Stassi heads up to the plate. So the Playeros identity, which roughly translates to beachgoers, connects the familial bonding of going to the beach and the importance of family in the Hispanic community. The first offering is in the dirt. And the beach theme moniker, it also represents and celebrates the team's home on City Island. Now, if you've ever been to Harrisburg's ballpark, it is on an island. You have to cross a bridge to get to it. It's surrounded by water completely. It's called City Island. Pretty unique place. And Stassi chops this one foul. It's 1-1. Their jerseys, a kind of red-pink-ish coral color down the front, yellow lettering on the back, and lime green sleeves. They wear that with their home white pants and the Playeros cap, which is that pinkish hue color on the back, a white top and a green brim with the Playeros logo on the front. Stassi takes a ball up top. 2-1. Fightin's up 1-0 here in the top of the third. Man on first here with 2 outs. Reyes the throw. 3-1 now to Stassi. Shift is on now to Stassi, excuse me. Bonifacio able to poke it the other way. We'll see if Stassi does as well. Here's the offering, and they'll walk him instead. So 2 runners on and 2 outs as Bonifacio is forced to shift to second for Madison Stokes at the plate. Stokes fouled a pop-up off. That was caught by the first baseman in his first at-bat. He's been a production machine as of late. And he'll take a first pitch called strike. And I would say the Playeros logo is sort of like a lizard, perhaps, with a straw hat and a beach ball in its tail. It's also wearing sunglasses, and it is lime green as well. Looks like it's having fun. Stokes takes this ball now. It's 1-1. Bonifacio with a nice lead off of second. No one keeping Stassi on at all on first. And this one's sent high in the sky, but it's going to be in this. And even though Tachi comes over, he can't make the grab. Fans still streaming into the ballpark here in the top of the third inning. I know they're doing a pretty good happy hour out on their deck. Fightins do that a lot during their Thursday through Sunday games. Lots of post-game and pre-game concerts as well. And now the 1-2 here to Madison Stokes. 2 on, 2 out, top of the third. And here's the pitch. It's just low. Couple of people in the stands wearing these Playero jerseys, which is nice that they've got a following for the first contest they're wearing them in. Two balls, two strikes now, and it's in the dirt. Nice block by Reitz to keep it in front of him. Reyes comes into the game 0-1 with a 5.71 ERA in 34 2/3 innings. And he averages about a strikeout an inning, which is arguably what we've seen in today's contest as well. Hendrickson doing pretty much the same on the opposite side. And the payoff pitch is sent way up. Is it going to remain in the field of play? And it's going to be Mendoza who makes the catch to the same out for Stokes here in the third to strand two runners, but not before the Fightin score early. It's 3-1 Reading heading into the bottom half.
From the cleanup position, there's no one better in the field than J.P. Mascaro & Son. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable quality hauling, disposal, and recycling service for your home or business. Make our team your team, whether in a pinch or for the long haul. Like the Reading Fightin Phils, we're the best in our field. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Hispanic and Latino culture during 7 Friday home games this season. The Savage 61's Fiesta Fridays, presented by Alex Betanzas of eXp Realty, Humane Pennsylvania, Supportive Concepts for Families, Children's Home of Reading, and Mao Beer. Fiesta Fridays features special Los Luchadores de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural events throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL or visiting us at the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
Every time you grab an ice-cold 20-ounce Pepsi, you'll find a Pepsi emoji on the side of the bottle. So while the Pepsi delivers this, the Pepsi emoji delivers this.
Ooh.
So go ahead, crack open a Pepsi and tell the world how you feel and what you love with Pepsi emojis. Say it with Pepsi.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. You can join today at rphils.com and get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt today. This weekend on Sunday, June 27th at the ballpark, you can meet Buzz and Woody from Toy Story, only if you join the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club today. Josh Hendrickson comes out for another inning of work here to take on Carlos Tachi. In the bottom of the third, Fightin's up 1-0. And the first offering outside. Here he comes again. This time he'll graze the outside corner, and it is a strike. The 1-1 now from Hendrickson, and he'll get the same strike. Lights are on here at the ballpark, but the sun is overhead. Not really a cloud in the sky. This one's sent into foul territory. I think Luke Miller is going to run out of room, and he does as it lands in the seats. And we'll have to do it again. Hendrickson working quickly. And the lefty deals. Must just miss outside. I had a good TrackMan operator in front of me. And good call there from home plate umpire Fornarola. The 2-2 low once again. And now we've got a full count here with nobody out in the bottom of the third. The Fightins took a 1-0 lead. They'll look to preserve that for as long as they possibly can. Perhaps tack on some insurance runs. Hendrickson, very successful in high A, had a tough go in his first start, but the team ended up winning that game. And this one will be sent out to right field. It's Madison Stokes who makes the catch. The pitcher, Luis Reyes, up to bat. He does have a hit, which was a double, and 2 RBIs to his name. And we'll see what Reyes can do here against Hernandez. Kicks and fires home. It's upstairs. This series is split 1-1 right now. Fightins looking to take game number 3 as Reyes takes a called strike. And he'll send this one back into the netting behind home plate. It's a strike. All the Fightins players up against the railing in their dugout, watching attentively. And it's a strike called to Reyes, so he'll be sent down with a called strikeout back to the dugout. That's 2 quick outs here for Hendrickson. And we'll be back to the top of their order with Cole Freeman. Hendrickson kicks and fires home, and it's upstairs, well past Jack Connolly. During their warm-ups today, the Fightin Phil's catchers were practicing all of those potential opportunities, throwing down to second, down to first, and this one sent deep to left field, but Brock Stassi there to make the catch just before the warning track, and that'll do it. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Josh Hendrickson as he sets down the Playeros de Harrisburg, and as we head into the fourth, the Fightins are up 1-0.
The Reading Fightin Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, are you okay? The hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient healthcare on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
Well, we're back here in the top of the fourth inning. Fightins are up 1-0 thanks to the single from Jorge Bonifacio that scored Brito in the top of the third. And Hendrickson comes in, sits down Harrisburg 1-2-3, and the Fightins are back up to bat. Here's McCarthy Tatum, who doubled in his first outing. And he'll take a called strike off of Reyes. Reyes, 44 pitches to get through 3 innings. Hendrickson, just 34. And we'll see which starter outlasts who. Fightins are getting longer of a leash in the past few outings than before. And the 0-2 now to McCarthy Tatum is outside. Reitz behind the plate for the Playeros, a top prospect for the Nationals organization. While we got to see him on Tuesday, did not yesterday. And Tatum will get called out, strike 3 from Fornarola, and that'll be a quick out number 1 in the top of the fourth. Reyes, mainly a starter, his second season with Harrisburg, 26 years old. In his second start, he struck out 9. Today, only 3 so far through 3 1/3. Now he'll kick and fire to Luke Miller, a swinging strike, and it's 0-1. Now, the way the Fightin' Phils started their season doing the piggyback, Harrisburg has done a little bit something similar as Miller takes one outside. They've done what they call an open, which we've seen with the Tampa Bay Rays do as well, where someone will come out just for an inning to open up the game, and then sort of like a bullpen game, but the second person goes a heck of a lot longer. So Pierce McMahon, who we saw yesterday starting, came out for the open, and then Reyes followed him. I don't know if you can consider that a start. You're still coming out in a clean inning of work. Obviously, you don't come out right out of the gate, but 1 inning in isn't quite so deep, and Luke Miller will be rung out by Fornarola. That's 2 straight strikeouts from Reyes, and out number 2 here in the top of the fourth will bring up Jack Connolly. Interested to see if Duran is just going to take a slow start back after coming back from his injuries. He was out with a left hamstring strain, but we saw him play yesterday. He looked pretty sharp, recording a double and stopping a lot of pitches from rolling behind the plate. The 1-0 comes in a called strike to Connolly. But Connolly's also looked stellar behind the plate, joining the team out of AAA back when both Matera and Fitch were placed on the injured list. And he'll take a ball, so it's 2-1. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. The Fightins 1 run on 5 hits. And Harrisburg, no runs on 2 hits. Nobody's made an error in the field. And the 2-1 now to Connolly. It's outside. He was able to hold off. Connolly's been very patient at the plate this season. Well, and you could tell when he strikes out, he is unhappy, showing emotion, I guess you could say, a little bit leaning towards aggression, perhaps. I did see him break his bat one time after a strikeout. But he also told me when we first met that he spent his quarantine trying to make a bat for himself, which I was pretty impressed by. I don't know if it was playable. But he's very happy to be back in Reading, although he goes down on strikes, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the fourth for Reyes as he strikes out the Fightin side, and Hendrickson will come back out for another inning of work. We're going to take a short break here at FNB Field, and then we'll be back for the bottom half.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned, full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on all the great work that ROG Orthodontics provides. ROG Orthodontics and the Reading Fightin Phils, two great hometown partners.
Well, we're going to start things off in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Fightins still lead 1-0, although Reyes struck out the side in the top half, and Hendrickson coming back into pitch. He's going to face off against Corbin Joseph, who bats the first pitch he sees out to right, and it will be Stokes who makes the catch. A lot of fly balls off the bat of these Harrisburg players. Hendrickson inducing some air out of them. 5 fly balls and 1 liner outs for the starter. And that'll bring us to Jackson Reitz, who grounded into a double play his first time up. And the first pitch from Hendrickson, it's outside. 35 pitches now here in the bottom of the fourth. Good to go for a longer outing right now if they're going to give it to him. Aggressive hitting from Harrisburg is helping, and this one sent out to center field. Bonifacio calls everyone off and makes the catch. 3 pitches to make 2 outs is helpful for the starter as he's working quickly through these Playeros batters. Here's Aldrim Corridor. Just 1 strikeout in today's game, but he is making outs in other ways. He holding batters just above a 200 batting average right now. And his first offering to Corridor, it's a ball. Second one comes in, a called strike in the top part of the strike zone. He went 4 complete innings in his first start in Double-A, and that's the longest that he's gone out there, combined from high A to double A. This one sent right up the middle, but Dalton Guthrie playing it perfectly behind second, and he'll make the out as he throws it over the first. A quick 1-2-3 as Hendrickson counters Reyes, and we're through 4 with the score 1-0 Reading.
The Fightin Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, J.P. Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's J.P. Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro and Sons, ready to serve you.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Field.
Well, we're going to start things off in the fifth with a 1-0 score in favor of your Los Luchadores de Reading. Reyes coming out for another inning of work, and he'll face the pitcher-pitcher matchup with Josh Hendrickson. Reyes won the last at-bat as he got Hendrickson to strike out swinging, but he offers him a ball in his first pitch here, and the second one coming in inside, but it's going to be a strike called from Fornarola. Big gap between first and second. Joseph, the second baseman, is shifted towards the base, and Hendrickson fouls this one into the Fightin's dugout. Nice catch made there. And it's 1-2. Sun is starting to set here in Harrisburg as right field is in the shade. The pitcher's mound starting to become so, and of course the plate already out of the sun area. We've seen some tough sun interference with fly balls, and we'll see if it makes a difference now. This one is a slow roller up to short. Flores flips it over to Mendoza, and they get him out. Hendrickson hustling down the line, and they're going to call him safe. That was a nice base hit from Josh Hendrickson here in the top of the fifth to lead it off. Man, that was a good play by Flores, but just not in time, and obviously ruled a base hit. It was such a slow roller up the middle. And here's Daniel Brito, 2 for 2 today, and the only run scored for the Fightins. Their most consistent hitter. He's got 38 hits on the season, and he's been in the leadoff spot almost every game since about week number 3 in the season. Reyes sends one home, swing and a miss from Brito. This is his 16th game in the leadoff spot. Gamboa, who started the season there, played 17 in the leadoff spot. And Reyes sends one home, another swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Aside from Matt Vierling, no one else has spent more time in a slated spot in the order. Manager Sean Williams often changing it up, and Daniel Brito seems like he got some dirt in his eyes or something as he steps out of the box, rubs him down with his jersey, and seemingly okay, he'll step back in. Lots of switching up, as you all know, with the utility players here. And that's why the Fightins like Brock Stassi so much. See him over at first base and now in the outfield today. And Brito sends this one to the third baseman. Castillo should have been able to make the play, but he drops it. And Daniel Brito safe on first, so Castillo forced to go over to second. They'll get Hendrickson on the run over. And what could have been an inning-ending double play turns into one out as Dalton Guthrie heading up to bat. And that should just go in as a fielder's choice now to Daniel Brito. Guthrie 0 for 2. But he has been very impressive as of late, especially with his time during that series against Hartford. Reyes' first offering chopped into the Fightin's dugout. Guthrie, a 7-game on-base streak, and all of those ways he's got on base have included a hit. 0 for 2 today. We'll see if he can get on. Yesterday, 2 for 4 and 3 for 8 in the series. Hit .529 last week. And Reyes delivers. Guthrie sends it deep to center field, coming over Freeman on the run. He makes the catch, and that'll be the final out and the top of the 5th. That'll be out number 2. Well, sounds good to me. I'd rather it be out number 2. That should have been a double play there from Harrisburg, but they were only able to get one out, so now we'll get another out to go. Never been happier to be wrong because Jorge Bonifacio is up at the plate with a runner on first and 2 outs. Reyes nearing 70 pitches here as he's trying to get through the 5th, excuse me. His longest outing, 5 2/3, usually hovers around 5. In his last 2 starts, he went a complete 5 and took the win in both. And 96 pitches has been the longest we've seen out of him, so probably won't be done after this outing. Nobody warming up in either bullpen, so seemingly we'll get Hendrickson back in for the next half. And it's 1-1 here to Bonifacio. Jorge with the only RBI of the day, a team leading 23. And he only joined the team in late May on the 25th. So he hasn't even been here for a month, and he already leads the team in RBIs. And Reyes just misses outside. It's 2-1. 78 degrees here at FNB Field. Really not a breeze at all as the center field flag straight down the pole. And all the surrounding trees not really moving in the wind, although the sun starting to set here. Hopefully it'll cool it off. And Bonifacio sends this one to center field. It's going to drop in front of Corridor. He comes over and makes the catch on the run in foul territory. So that will do it for the 3rd out here in the top of the 5th. And the Fightins do end up stranding a runner on first. As we head into the bottom half, we're going to take a short break with the Fightins still up 1-0.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz-Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz-Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz-Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Humane Pennsylvania throughout the 2021 season. Humane Pennsylvania is the region's premier leader in animal welfare and empowers the people in our communities to increase their capacity to care for animals so that all animals are safe, healthy, and treated humanely. Humane Pennsylvania is proud to be a Fiesta Friday and Bark in the Park sponsor. Learn more about Humane Pennsylvania and how you can help build the best community anywhere to be an animal by visiting humanepa.org.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Fightins 1 run on 6 hits. Harrisburg's no run on 2 hits. Nobody's made an error in the field. And we will see Josh Hendrickson out for another inning of work. 40 pitches so far, 27 strikes, a pretty good ratio. He's only let up 2 hits, and that's part of the reason why he's been so successful. Ali Castillo goes for the bunt, and I don't know what's going to happen here as no one's covering first. Miller went in for it. It's Hendrickson who picks it up, but the second baseman Brito not able to get over in time, and it's going to be a hit to Castillo. An interesting bunt as he kind of ran with it out to the pitcher's mound, but it worked out in his favor as Miller came in. There was no one to cover first, and I think Hendrickson would have been able to flip it over to him if he was there. But there's going to be a runner on first now with nobody out here for Drew Mendoza. The first offering sent deep to left field. Stassi at the warning track, and he makes the grab, a hustle throw back in. And Castillo not able to go anywhere, so he'll stay on first. And that out makes this the longest outing of the season for Josh Hendrickson as he makes it through 4 1/3. And here's Jackson Flores, who flew out in his first at-bat. Daniel Brito having a quick chat with Ben Phillips over at first. Or excuse me, that is Krupa, who's the third base umpire, but he's standing between first and second. And he's kind of standing right in front of Daniel Brito. I wonder if the conversation was about how he's going to play this. The first offering to Flores outside. Nobody up in either bullpen right now. Luke Miller holding Ali Castillo on. Hendrickson, the lefty, can see Castillo just fine. Instead, he'll go home with it, and he'll get the strike he's looking for this time. Hendrickson started his professional career in 2019 and has not allowed over 3 earned runs in any appearance for minor league baseball. This one, a liner out to left. Stassi only a couple steps over, makes the grab, and there's 2 quick outs for Hendrickson after a leadoff base hit. Here's Carlos Tocci. Now he's touched that 3 earned run mark, but he's never gone over it. Got a little leeway today as he hasn't given up a run as of yet. But that is pretty solid for a starter. Even if you're only going 4 or 5 innings, those are quality starts for the Phillies, who are doing the piggyback system. And Hendrickson gets a foul ball off of Tocci, and it will be 0-1. Fightin's up 1-0 thanks to Jorge Bonifacio's RBI single. And we're in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Some of these guys might have seen Carlos Tocci before as he was with the organization in 2017. But I don't know if any of these guys are old enough to have seen that. Obviously, Stassi playing here in 2015 would have been before most of these guys, only playing here in 2019. So I'm sure he'll be excited to return to First Energy Stadium. A liner right into the glove of Stokes, who only has to take 1 step in. And after a leadoff hit, Hendrickson retires the side. And a big way to get through 5 innings. The Fightins coming out back to bat with the heart of their order. And I believe it'll be Reyes who comes back out to pitch. But we'll get you that in just a moment as we head into the top of the 6th.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Mal Beer throughout the 2021 season. Mal Beer and Mal Cinco Estrellas Lager, which is available in the Stadium Plaza Bar, has 128 amazing years of brewing history. Founded in 1890 in Spain, Mal Beer has always been there to satisfy the most demanding taste buds. Make sure to pick up Mal Beer and Mal Cinco Estrellas Lager at First Energy Stadium at our Plaza Bar throughout the 2021 season and at your local retailer. Mal Beer is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all 2021 Fiesta Friday celebration games. Mal Beer, the 5-star taste and the quintessential beer from Madrid. Please drink responsibly.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly, professional staff members are available to answer your questions and listen to your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership at Pottsville Pike today. Fastball, curveball, slider, it's the pitcher's grips that make the difference. And when it comes to cornering, braking, and traction, CJ's Tires and Automotives can improve your car's grip with a new set of Hankook tires. Hankook tires are known for great handling and reliability mile after mile. Together, Hankook Tires and CJ's are your winning team. So whatever your vehicle needs, an oil change, state inspection, brakes, alignments, or Hankook tires, trust CJ's Tires and Automotives in Fairless Hills. CJ Tires and Automotives. They really are better, faster, and more affordable.
Well, top of the sixth we go here at FNB Field, and it's turned into quite a pitcher's duel between Reyes and Hendrickson. Reyes, though, needing 73 pitches to get through 5. Hendrickson just 43. A total of 9 hits combined and just 1 earned run belonging to the Fightins. Brock Stassi leading us off here in the top of the sixth. He'll take a foul ball. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Reyes stretching, hands above the head. Now set up on the first base side of the rubber, kick and fire home, and it's inside, Stassi having to bend backwards. Outfield back deep here to Brock, although the third baseman Castillo, playing in the shortstop position, is in a normal depth. Stassi way out in front chases a pitch that he looked like he wanted to send over the fence. It was an 86-mile-an-hour changeup from Reyes, and Stassi not able to come up with anything. The lefty steps back into the back part of the batter's box. And here's now the 1-2 from Luis Reyes. This one lined right into the glove of Joseph. And man, if the shift wasn't on, that clearly would have been a base hit. So Stassi hits right into the shift, and that'll be out number 1 here for Madison Stokes. Now Stokes popped up in foul territory to the first baseman twice in a row. And we'll see if he can straighten it out here in at bat number 3. Reyes, first offering, it's in the dirt. Lots of fans out at the ballpark tonight. We encourage you to join us when the Fightins return home to First Energy Stadium from June 22nd through the 27th, when the team faces the Mets affiliate, the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 2 t-shirt giveaways, one including an Aaron Nola t-shirt and a Mike Schmidt belated Father's Day gift. 2 fireworks nights on Thursday, June 24th and Friday, the 25th. Stokes sends this one out to right field. It's in foul territory coming over corridor, and he drops it. Not able to come up with it, and Madison Stokes is going to head back to bat. And, of course, our Mega Blast, thanks to Carpenter, on Saturday, June 26th, come out for the largest fireworks show in stadium history. Well, that'll be pretty fun. Lots of other promotions going on during those 6 games against the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. You can check it out on our website under promotions. And Stokes slowly walking back into the batter's box. Now we'll do it again with the count 2 balls, 1 strike. And it's a called strike on the outside corner, evening the count 2-2. We'll check in with our other affiliates as well. The Phillies have an off day after facing the Dodgers, and the 2-2 now swinging a miss. Madison Stokes regrets chasing that one downstairs, and it'll be 2 outs now in the 6th. Here's McCarthy Tatum. The Blue Claws down 3-0 in the bottom of the 2nd to Hudson Valley, and your Iron Pigs down 2-0 to the Worcester Red Sox in the bottom of the 4th. Fightins only affiliate up right now. We'll see if they can hold on to that as McCarthy Tatum takes the first pitch strike. Now right field in the shade as center field itching there as well. First base and half of second under cover as well. It's hot out in the sun today. When I was down there for BP, sun was overhead, very warm out on the field. And the 1-1 chopped right to Sean Williams, who's not able to make the play over in the coach's box, and he's going to hand it over to some kids in the dugout suite area. They're all got their play arrows jerseys on. I wonder if there was a kids giveaway tonight. See a lot of people down there wearing a jersey that's been being seen on the field for the first time. And this one is sent into the gap. Tatum rounding first. He's going to stop there. And a single with 2 outs for McCarthy Tatum as he sends it right back where it came from. And there'll be a runner on here with Luke Miller up at the plate. Miller hit by a pitch back in the second. He was a little bit angry about that, and I'm just looking now on the Senators promotion section, and there was a youth replica jersey giveaway tonight for the Playeros, so that makes a little bit more sense why all the kids have them down there. Miller takes a ball. And we're going to change our baseball right now. That one touched the dirt, so unusable. But there's 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. The Fightins do have a base runner on McCarthy Tatum over at first. And here's the offering to Miller. It's inside, but it's a called strike. Tough pitch there to take for Miller, but if he's not able to do anything with it, there's nothing he could do about it. I really liked what Bryson Stott said the other day. Going is Tatum. The throw is late. And a nice stolen base for McCarthy Tatum in today's contest. Pretty impressive to get himself into scoring position now. And the pitch to Miller was a ball, so that's even better. Tatum, his 3rd stolen base of the season. Obviously, Matt Vierling was in the lead now. He's been promoted to AAA. And we're excited about how he's doing there. 2 hits in his first game with the Iron Pigs. 2 balls, 1 strike now. And it's upstairs. Good hold there by Luke Miller. With a runner on second, this could be a big moment for the Fightins to break open a game. They've been solid with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. And here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss there by Miller, and the count is now full. Miller setting back up in the righty batter's box. Batting .231 with 2 outs and runners in scoring position, but he's going to take a called strike 3 and sent back to the dugout. The Fightins strand another runner on here in the 6th, but they still retain their 1-0 lead as we head into the bottom half. I do think there's going to be a pitching change. I see someone coming out of the bullpen. We'll take a short break as we find out who that is.
Better pitching, faster base runners, and more runs batted in usually beats the competition. At CJ's Tire and Automotive, better selection, faster service, and more affordable options always beats the competition. When it comes to tires, CJ's MVP choice is a new set of Falken tires. Falken tires are known for handling, reliability, and value. And for more than 50 years, CJ's has been helping customers find the right tires at the right price. Together, Falken Tires and CJ's are a winning team. Stop in any time at your local CJ's or shop online at cjtires.com. CJ Tires and Automotive. Better, faster, and more reliable.
We've been privileged at ROG Orthodontics to be part of the local community for over 60 years, creating generations of fantastic smiles.
We're honored to be voted the #1 orthodontist year after year and proud to be the top Invisalign provider in the region.
We passionately believe we're changing lives every day right here in the community where we live.
We offer interest-free, flexible payment plans
and provide monthly scholarship programs for free braces.
Be sure to check out our magnet contest to win free braces.
We love seeing our patients' successes, knowing we had a part in changing lives.
One fantastic smile at a time.
Savage 61 is a proud sponsor of Fiesta Fridays. Enjoy an R-Phil's game, great food, music, and entertainment. The team will play as Los Luchadores de Reading Latino Tribute uniforms. Visit Timmy Profit and Savage 61 Pennsylvania's most awarded dealership for all your automotive needs.
Well, we have a pitching change for the Fightin' Phils as Hendrickson's day is done, and wow, a heck of a start from the lefty. 48 pitches to get through 5 clean innings of work, just allowed 3 hits, no walks, and struck out 1 batter. It's going to be Zach Warren who comes out for relief. We'll probably see him get through at least 2. And there is someone warming up in the bullpen as well for the Playeros. We're going to have a pinch hitter for Luis Reyes, so we know we will get another pitcher in the bottom half, or excuse me, the top half of the 7th, and Rhett Wiseman coming out now to take place of Reyes. Now, we saw Wiseman in game number 1 struggle, going 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts, and Zach Warren now on the mound. Lefty kicks, fires home, and it's low. Back-to-back lefties here for the Fightins. I wonder if they'll go with Hennigan or Hernandez to close it out and keep the lefties going against the Harrisburg lineup. And it comes upstairs. 2 balls now from Warren. Warren's last outing, he went an inning, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. He's 7 for 12, though, in scoreless appearances. And the lefty deals. He gets a slow roller right to Luke Miller. He's going to toss it over to Warren, and a beautifully made play there as Zach Warren covers first perfectly. The pinch hit not done by Wiseman, and 1 out now in the bottom of the 6th. We head back to the top of the order, Cole Freeman. Now, Cole Freeman has an interesting story. Didn't get to talk about it in his first game. But he was diagnosed with a growth delay when he was younger, and he had trouble competing at the top level. Now he's taken some strides since then. 5'9", I believe he's listed on their roster. Let me just confirm that for you. 5'9". And he'll lay down a bunt, charging Warren, barehanded across the diamond, and it's way away from Miller. A nice cover by Daniel Brito, and it's going to be a hit to Cole Freeman. That was a tough play either way. That's one of those ones where you're just like, do I eat it? Do I go for it? Fine to go for it if you've got the backup there, and Daniel Brito wonderfully coming over to make sure it doesn't get past anyone. Freeman started off his professional career in the national system. He was originally drafted by the Dodgers, but his dream was to play at LSU, and after attending a JUCO school for 2 years, he finally made the team. And even though he was drafted after his junior year, he chose to stick it out for his senior year because it was so important to him. And Joseph goes for the bunt, but it's a ball. So they're trying to play a little small ball here to get the runner in scoring position. But there is 1 out now, and we'll see how well that works out for him. And the main reason that Freeman wanted to stay at LSU so much was because he was named the number 8 player, which was the number that they gave to a diving Luke Miller. Doesn't come up with it. Brito backs him up, and he makes the play on the grass behind first. Wow, the range of Daniel Brito there to dive and make the play on what could have easily been a base hit for Corbin Joseph turned into an out, and Cole Freeman advancing to second. But man, some defensive flashing of the leather to Daniel Brito, who did win a Gold Glove a couple years ago, and that he said was his favorite moment on the field was being awarded with that Gold Glove for all his hard defensive work, and he clearly still has it with the play right there. So 2 outs now for Jackson Reitz with a runner on second. Warren looking back and forward and back, and now he'll come home, and he misses his pitch. Both Brito and Guthrie are on second, and Brito must have a fun relationship with Cole Freeman because he just walked over and pulled out his right pants pocket. Pitch in the dirt. Connolly picks it up, though, and they're joking around out on second. Seems friendly. A lot of these guys know each other. Baseball is such a small community, even though so many teams across America. Lots of connections you'd never guess. And coming home is Warren. Reitz sends a pop up to left. Stassi under it, and he makes the play a can of corn. That's out number 3 as the Fightins strand one on the base pass. As we head into the top of the 7th, it's still 1-0 Reading.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, are you okay? The hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530. The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Well, leading things off for Reading here in the top of the 7th is going to be Jack Connolly, and there's a pitching change for Harrisburg as it's the end of the day for Luis Reyes, which we knew that after the pinch hitter for him, 6 innings, 7 hits, and 1 earned run. They call that a quality start, but he's outdone by Josh Hendrickson, and the Fightin' still leading 1-0. Jack Connolly takes the first pitch ball. Connolly sends it up the first base line, and it is fair. He'll start things off with a base hit, a big pickup, and the Fightins are going to pinch hit for Warren, so he's going to be done after an inning, and it's going to be Josh Stephen who comes up to start things off. On the mound for Harrisburg, Brian Dobzhansky. Coming in for relief, Dobzhansky, 6'5", 240 on the mound, 25 years old. And he's out of New Jersey, so he can't be too far away. He was picked up as a free agent in 2021. So his first season affiliated with the Nationals. And Josh Stephen going to head into the lefty batter's box. Runner on first for the Fightins. See what Josh can do here. It's a wild pitch heading over to second. Connolly, a dive. And he's safe at first. And that was a huge base to take to get himself in scoring position. And obviously a ball there to Steven, so it's 1-0. Nice to see Josh record his first home run of the season on Tuesday when he sent it deep to left field. Connolly taking a couple steps off of second, although Flores keeping an eye on him, holding him on. Looking back is Dobzhansky. Instead, he'll come home, and Josh Stephen grounds right to the first baseman Mendoza. That's out number 1, but he does push Connolly over to third, and now Connolly will be able to score on a sacrifice fly. So not all too bad there for Josh Stephen. And we're back to the top of the order with Daniel Brito. Brito 2 for 3 on the day, although he got on with a fielder's choice. Very solid for the Fightins this past month or so, honestly. And he'll take a first pitch ball. Anything Brito could put in the outfield here would score a run, which the Fightins could really use an insurance run tacked on here as we're getting late in the game. Swing and a miss there from Brito, and the count evens 1-1. 91 off the hands of Dobzhansky. And of course, we know Warren's day was done after Stevens pinch hit for him. It's Tyler Carr who's warming in the pen right now. And they shy away from their lefties in the bullpen. Brito sends one right over the head of Joseph. It's deflected by him into the outfield, and it's a base hit that scores Jack Connolly. It's 2-0 Reading Fightin' Phils, and man, oh man, does Daniel Brito deliver. Here's Dalton Guthrie now with 1 out and a runner on first. Big bat there by Daniel Brito to add another run to this game for the Fightins. Dobzhansky sends one in the dirt. It's 0-1. Fightins 2 runs now on 9 hits compared to Harrisburg's no runs on 4 hits. Nobody's made an error in the field as of yet. And Brito on first, Guthrie at the plate. He'll take a called strike, and it's 1-1. Couple days away from the official start of summer, and you could really tell here in Harrisburg, the sun has still not set as we sailed through the 8 o'clock mark. And Guthrie swings and misses. It's 1-2. I'm told sunset 8:40 tonight. And we'll see if we have light through the rest of this ball game, which would be pretty fun. The official start of summer in 4 days. Leaning over, Dobzhansky. Here's the 1-2 now. And instead, he steps off the rubber, trying to tie up Dalton Guthrie here. Guthrie's had a solid series in the past few weeks. He had his first home run since opening night in the series against Hartford, and then had one as well yesterday. We've also seen 2 triples out of Guthrie as well, which very exciting. And 3 doubles, so he's got marks all across the board in his stat line. And the count now 2-2. Dobzhansky deals, and he sends it up the middle. A diving Flores is going to get 2 out of this, 6-4-3. And Harrisburg shuts down the Fightin' Phils with a double play. So we'll head into the bottom half of the 7th. I'm going to stretch here, you stretch there, and then everyone come back and join me for the bottom half. Your Fightins up 2-0.
Award-winning Rower Health Party, Triple Night and Friends. Baseball game 7 degrees directly home run. 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet, and photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor and the Fightin' Phils mascot band. Regular game tickets are $30 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G coverage and speed. No one else covers more Americans with the fastest 5G. The R-Phils are proud to introduce T-Mobile as the title sponsor of our Plaza stage. Fightin' Phils fans can continue to expect great performances on game days and non-game days. The T-Mobile stage is home to great bands, such as the Truest Fightins mascot band and many others. It will also continue to house great musical performances during the off-season.
Unlike any other area at First Energy Stadium, the Stadium 61 Dugout Suite puts you at the closest seat to the action on field, located just feet away from the diamond on the first base side. With covered seating, ability and motion accessible seating, and the most unique view around, Your group will thank you over and over again for a one-of-a-kind experience. Tickets for the Dugout Suite are $27 and include options to add food or drink packages.
Well, a game changer for the Fightins. They score one in the top of the 7th, and it's 2-0. So just having that extra insurance run is huge. And we go back to that play that Daniel Brito made behind first. That run scoring play would have been a totally different ball game if that baseball escaped into the outfield. But nice flash of the leather, it did not. And it's 2-0 Reading here in the bottom of the 7th. Now we do have a pitching change. We knew Tyler Carr was coming in to pitch the bottom of the 7th. He'll face off against Aldrim Corridor to start things off. Warren, 1 inning, 1 hit, and nothing else across in 9 pitches. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Corridor. 0 for 2 on the contest today, both ground balls to second base. And Carr deals, he'll foul it back into the netting behind home plate. And it's 2-2. Fightin's 9 hits to Harrisburg's 4. And this one will be a base hit now as Corridor works his way through the shift and sends it up the third base line. It'll be a base hit now with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. And we'd like to thank the official team physicians of the Reading Fightin' Phils, our good friends at Commonwealth Orthopedics Associates, and doctors John Martin and Paul Marr for taking great care of the team. For that same great care that the Fightin' Phils receive, visit Commonwealth Orthopedics Associates today, or check out their website, coaortho.com. And I actually know a lot of people that have used Paul Marr for sports injuries. He's well known around the Berks County area and has a lot of experience, a great education background, and he's really taken good care of the team. Now, after a short mound visit, Sean Williams came out to give the plan to Tyler Carr. He'll head back into the dugout. And here's a ball now to Ali Castillo. Castillo, another former member of the Fightin' Phils, also played for 2 other teams in the Eastern League. This one lined right into the glove of Daniel Brito, and another heads-up play by the second baseman to toss it over to first and erases the base runners. Now there's 2 outs, a huge double play there from Daniel Brito, who has just got it together today. And that'll bring up Drew Mendoza now, and it's a completely different half inning for Carr. Clean base pass and 2 outs. And a guy that has had a double earlier and flew out to left. The first offering is a ball. He checked his swing, but did not go around. There's someone warming up in the Playeros bullpen as Mendoza swings and misses. Be interesting to see if they go with Dobzhansky or not for the next half inning. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike now to Mendoza. Carr working quickly. He'll get the called strike he's looking for on the inside corner. And it's 2-2 now with 2 outs. The Fightins, of course, up by 2 runs. And it just misses high. The count's now full. Nobody on the base pass thanks to Daniel Brito's double play. And infield, outfield playing Straight up, a swing and a miss there from Mendoza. He looked like he wanted to hold back, but he wasn't able to. And Tyler Carr gets the job done here in relief. After 7, your Fightin' Phils still lead 2-0.
You can add a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet to any Reading Fightin' Phils game ticket for only $18. No need to visit the concession stands. You can add a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet to any ticket. Selection includes barbecue chicken, barbecue sandwiches, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, mac and cheese, corn, pasta salad, baked beans, potato salad, chips, fruit, cookies, and Pepsi products. Call the Fightins at 610-370-BALL, order online at Fightins.com, or visit the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
Savage Auto Groups is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. Our large inventory and wide selection of models, along with competitive pricing, allow us to make great deals on many vehicle makes and models. Visit Savage 61, Kia, and L&B in Berks County for all your automotive needs.
Established in 1928, the Manor Golf Club is one of the oldest public courses in eastern Pennsylvania. Located conveniently between Philadelphia, Lancaster, and Allentown in Sinking Spring, the Manor Golf Club offers a true test of golf on a traditional championship-style golf course where shot making takes precedence over length. Visit themanorgolfclub.com for more information.
Well, there's going to be a pitching change for the Senators as Dobzhansky just gets 1 inning, giving up 2 hits and an earned run in 12 pitches to make the score Luchadores 2, Playeros 0. Jorge Bonifacio is going to start this half inning off, and he'll take a ball outside. And it's John Romero out pitching for the Playeros. A slow roller to third on the Hop Castillo across the diamond. And that'll be out number 1 in the top of the 8th. Here's Brock Stassi. 1 for 2 today with a walk. And once again, they'll put the shift on the lefty bat. He'll take the first pitch way inside and hold off. It's 1-0. All the field finally in the shade. It's just the left field grandstand that's still in the sun. But it makes a difference when trying to catch a pop-up. This one way over the head of Stassi. It's 2-0. Romero, 5'10" on the mound, 26 years old, out of Colombia. Traded from the Cubs in 2018. And the 2-0 now coming into Stassi. This one will be a called strike. And the 2-1 is a late called strike there from Fornarola, coming in the exact same spot to Stassi. It's 2-2 here, 1 out in the top of the 8th. The Fightins looking to retain their 2-0 lead. Now we are playing away, so Harrisburg will get to bat in the bottom of the 9th. Stassi holding on here. He'll foul one into the sweets area and stay alive. And we'll try the 2-2 again. And he kicks and fires home. Stassi, the exact same thing. And all of the Fightins players out of the dugout to look and see if a catch will be made. And so Stassi going again with the 2-2. Romero working very slowly here. Don't know if that's how he does it or trying to throw off the Fightins offense. And we'll go 2-2 again. Stassi fouls it back again. Some defensive shifts too for note for the Harrisburg Senators. Ali Castillo out of the game, replaced by Nick Banks over at third. And Drew Mendoza heads to third. And Nick Banks, well, there's a couple. Corridor moves from right to third. Banks takes over in right, and Mendoza over at third. Stassi staying alive still with a foul ball. So it's 3-2 still after the 9th pitch of at bat. Here's the 10th, and it's the payoff pitch. Stassi sends it into right. Coming in is Banks on the run, and he makes the catch for out number 2. A hard-fought at-bat there from Brock Stassi, and he's able to at least make contact sending it out. And here's Madison Stokes with 2 away in the top of the 8th. The first pitch, a breaking ball. That's a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Madison Stokes, part of a group that went to the mall yesterday afternoon as the guys played a day game and had a free afternoon. He wanted to go fishing, I know, but not able to find anyone to go with him, so he went out to the mall. And he said, not the best mall he's ever been to out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I'm not really a mall person, so I'd probably have to agree with him. And he sends this one into the stands, so it's 1-2. No one up in the Fightins bullpen, so I imagine they'll go with Tyler Carr for the next half inning. With 2 outs, here's the 1-2. And Stokes sends it high in the sky, going back. Corridor coming in. Banks, it's in foul territory. And it's Corridor over at first that makes the catch. Madison Stokes has popped out in foul territory to first base 3 times. And what that tells you is that he is late to the ball. And if he can straighten it up, he'll turn them into base hits. As we take a short break here, we'll head into the bottom of the 8th with the Fightins still up by 2.
Shots Electric has been in business 45 years. Tompkins Vist Bank does everything for us, from our banking to our insurance. They provided us new ideas and solutions. For example, remote deposit. It's very convenient because it's 24/7. I'm confident Tompkins Vist will be with us in the future.
Tompkins Vist Bank and Tompkins Insurance. Service, stability, strength. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Tompkins Insurance products are not FDIC insured and are not bank guaranteed.
The Fightins feature special pregame happy hours every Monday through Thursday at the Yingling Hometown Tap Room. Tompkins Vist Bank Plaza opens at least 2 hours before game time for all happy hours. In addition to $1 off Rusty Rail Brewing thanks to Windsor Distributing, all happy hours feature live music on the T-Mobile stage. That's happy hour every Monday through Thursday home games thanks to Rusty Rail Brewing and Windsor Distributing.
The Reading Fightin Field birthday party package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, there is no better birthday than a Fightin's birthday. The Fightin's Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admission tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly, professional staff members are available to answer all of your questions and listen to all of your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership on Pottsville Pike today.
The R. Phils and Savage 61 are excited to bring you Fightin's baseball live from the comfort of your own home. If you are listening to this now, you're probably watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to check us out on rphils.com/pressbox for all the elite baseball information on the Fightin' Phils. The world-famous Fightin' Phils mascot band celebrates its 21st season in 2021, with pregame concerts starting Saturdays in May thanks to Truist. You heard right, actual mascots playing in a rock and roll band. See Quack the Rubber Duck on lead vocals and guitar, Screwball on drums, Bucky on bass, Change Up on bongos, and Blooper on lead guitar. A real band jamming on the T-Mobile stage before Saturday games this season. Don't miss the one-of-a-kind Fightin' Phils mascot band. Pre-game on Saturdays thanks to Truist.
Romero comes out for another outing of relief, and he'll face off McCarthy Tatum, Luke Miller, and Jack Connolly. And it looks like Jacob Hernandez warming in the bullpen on to close this game, should we get to that point. Tatum swings at the first pitch he sees. He fouls it back. I think it's going to go in the stands, and I hear it bounce, so I'm going to assume it bounced. So it's no balls, one strike. Romero working slowly here. It took him 15 pitches to get out of his earlier inning relief. And the Fightins have 3 more outs here as Tatum takes a called strike he wished he shouldn't have. It's 0-2. And it's a ball outside, so it's going to be 1-1. McCarthy Tatum with a 2-hit day. Only Daniel Brito has a multi-hit day himself as well, recording 3 base hits. But Tatum, of course, with a double and a single, is popped up right in front of me, but it bounced off the roof. And if I could have caught it, I would have. Don't you guys worry. Tonight's attendance, 4,087 here at FNB Field. A solid Thursday attendance for the Senators. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Tatum. And Tatum will go down looking here for the second time today, and that'll bring up Luke Miller. Struck out twice and was hit by a pitch. This one shot deep to center field, going back at the wall. And bouncing into the wall is Freeman as he makes the catch right at the 400 sign. And Luke Miller almost with his 8th home run of the season. But there to make the catch was Cole Freeman. And here's Jack Connolly. Connolly were to get on here, it would be the pitcher that bat. And since we know Hendrickson is warming up, it looks like Bryson Stott will come in to pinch hit. But there are 2 outs, so we'll see if that happens. And Connolly fouls one back. 0-1. Fightin's up 2 runs on 9 hits. Harrisburg no runs on 5 hits. Romero deals, and Connolly checks his swing, but he does go around, so it's 0-2. And he'll go down swinging, so that will be the end of the 9th. The Fightins go down 1-2-3, and they'll have to hold off the Playeros in the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be Jacob Hernandez who comes in to close here in the bottom of the 9th. The Fightins looking for their first shutout victory.
Shots Electric has been in business 45 years. Tompkins Vist Bank does everything for us from our banking to our insurance. They provided us new ideas and solutions. For example, remote deposit. It's very convenient because it's 24/7. I'm confident Tompkins Vist will be with us in the future.
Tompkins Vist Bank and Tompkins Insurance. Service, stability, strength. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Tompkins Insurance products are not FDIC insured and are not bank guaranteed.
The Fightins feature special pregame happy hours every Monday through Thursday at the Yingling Hometown Tap Room. Tompkins Vist Bank Plaza opens at least 2 hours before game time for all happy hours. In addition to $1 off Rusty Rail Brewing thanks to Windsor Distributing, all happy hours feature live music on the T-Mobile stage. That's happy hour every Monday through Thursday home games thanks to Rusty Rail Brewing and Windsor Distributing.
The Reading Fightin' Phil's birthday party package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, there is no better birthday than a Fightin's birthday. The Fightin's Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admissions tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
Well, there's going to be a call to the bullpen as the Fightin' Phils call Jacob Hernandez here to close this game. He's recorded 2 saves this season, and he's been the go-to closer with Joel Cesar hitting the injured list. And we'll see what he could do. The Fightins up by 2 runs. And the Playeros at the top of their order. Swinging on the first pitch, Cole Freeman. A great defensive play from Dalton Guthrie over in the shortstop position, and they get him at first. There's out number 1 quickly there for Jacob Hernandez and the Fightin' Phils. Carr, 2 innings of pitched, 1 hit, and 1 strikeout for a total of 20 pitches. Also induced 2 double plays. The Fightins 3 double plays on the field. I think the most of any game we've seen. And now Carr set to face Corbin Joseph, who's 0 for 3. And he gets Joseph 0-2 quickly with a nice curveball, 79 miles an hour, but fools the heck out of Joseph. And here's the 0-2 now from the lefty reliever. It's upstairs. Besides Carr, they've gone with all lefties in this game, obviously, with Hendrickson starting it off. That is a lefty, as well as Warren, and now here Hendrickson. And this one chopped up the first base line. And it's just foul. So the count remains 1-2 here in the bottom of the ninth. The Fightins are 2 outs away from recording their first shutout win of the season. And it would be a heck of a way to do it on the road. And it just misses inside. Two balls, 2 strikes now. Hernandez kicks and fires home. It's sent high in the sky, coming over Stassi on the run in foul territory, and he makes the grab. A quick 2 outs here for Hernandez, and 1 out to go for the Fightins to make their first shutout win. And their second win in this series, which should not be overlooked. They took last series against the Hartford Yard Goats, their first series victory, and would love to do so again. Getting up 2-1 would significantly help them out, at least for a split. Two outs now in the bottom of the ninth. The Fightins up 2-0. Hernandez deals, and it's just high. It's 2-0. And the 2-0, it's upstairs. It's 3-0. And Hernandez really pitching around Jackson Reitz. He's 0 for 3 today. He'll have to face Aldrim Corridor if this is a walk, who's 1 for 2. But he'll get the strike he's looking for here, and it's 3-1. See if he can work back being down in the count. Just 1 out away and 2 strikes away from closing this off. Harrisburg trying to rally here, but he's going to walk him. And so the tying run is heading to the plate in the form of Aldrim Corridor. And obviously the crowd is going wild here. They're hoping to see a rally. The Fightins are hoping to shut down the Playeros. Lehigh Valley has tied their game 2-2 in the 7th. And going is Reitz, but he'll head back. The lefty can see him very, very well. Hernandez kicks and fires home, and it's upstairs once again. And it's in for a strike. The shift is on now to Corridor. Tatum, the only one covering the left side of the infield. Guthrie playing right behind the base paths. The 1-1, and framed amazingly by Connolly, but he doesn't get the call of defensive indifference as Reitz takes second. And Hernandez gets a swing and a miss. A high heater 91 upstairs, and he fools He fools Corridor. It's 2-2, down to their final strike. Is Harrisburg here. The Fightin's up 2-0. And it's sent to right field, rounding second, and coming home is going to be Reitz. And a single as it's tossed in quickly by Bonifacio makes it 2-1 here in the bottom of the ninth. Man, oh man, this is stressful. I'm stressed. I can't imagine how Hernandez feels down there. He's off to face Ali. And it's going to be a pinch hitter. Oh, they're going to have a pinch runner as well. So it's going to be Osvaldo Duarte on to pinch run. And to pinch hit, number 34, Alex Dunlap, the catcher. Now, we saw him play yesterday. 0 for 3 with a walk, 3 strikeouts, and the infield coming in for a mound visit, Brad Bergeson as well. And Bergie heads back to the dugout. Let's see if Hernandez can get the job done tonight. Dunlap coming up to bat. A pinch runner, Duarte on first. The tying run on first. The winning run at the plate. Hernandez kicks and fires home, and it's a called strike. The 0-1 upstairs, it's 1-1. And the crowd is roaring here at FNB Field. And it's a called strike. Harrisburg down to their final strike as Hernandez gets him on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Reading up. They've been up the whole game. It's not going to be a shutout victory, but it could still be a victory. And he gets him. Jacob Hernandez with the singing strikeout to Alex Dunlap. The Fightins take this one 2-1 in the bottom of the ninth. An electric victory for the Los Luchadores de Reading. And they take game number 3 of victory. Josh Hendrickson takes the win. His first of the season. Jacob Hernandez gets the save. And 2 hours and 15 minutes the game time. A solid victory all around for the Fightins as they win 2-1. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 o'clock start here at FNB Field. I'm Emily Messina. Thanks so much for joining me.